Hello, everybody. Huh, I didn't realize it was time. How time gets away from us when we're having fun. Every animal in the house wants fed at the same time. It's like, come on, man, y'all killing me. I can't even get going. I ain't even going yet today. Hello, everyone. I hope we enjoy our show today because I really didn't feel like doing it. I ain't gonna lie. But if I don't, J Dog will text me. I wonder when he's gonna do your show today. I wasn't planning on it, but I guess I will now. I'm kidding. Kidding about the J Dog part, not kidding about not wanting to do it today, really. I'll be right back. I forgot. Look out, kitty cat. What do you think a little bit, huh? What you looking for, huh? Hey, it's right there. Here, buddy. Hold on, I'll put it over here for you. There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh. Hey, get down. I know, I know. Told everybody I got a cat in heat. It's going to die. I'm going to get it fixed, but someone said you should let it at least go through being in heat one time before you do. So, hey, Don Night. Oh, what's up, John? I'm not real stoked about it. I ain't going to lie to you. But it'll be over sometime. Old little guy, he hates it. He hasn't been happy since it started because she wants to rub on him, and he doesn't. He's like, nah, get the F away from me. So he's been acting like a goofball. I don't think the IRS sends you emails. I could be wrong. Huh. I don't know. Oh, well. Don't see that happening. How is everybody today? How was y'all's weekend? I had dreams last night that I got a boat, man. I was so stoked. Yes, yes, yes. I was a stoked man. I got to do a report today and see a house. Heading to Donkey Land. All right. Oh, that's right. And mom's at what you call it? Like Dad used to go to. That's cool, man. You all enjoy your week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was cool. I need to get that going. Well, I gotta wait. I really gotta wait till May till my Social Security starts coming in, so I can set up a budget. And no, actually, I gotta fix my car, man. It's starting to get bad. I was like yesterday. It started. The axle started sounding worse than it has been. I'll bet. When did she go? Saturday or Friday? I forget. I know you told me, but I forget what day she was going. There ain't nothing better than being able to wake up in the morning and not have to do stuff. You know what I mean? That was always the best part to me because any other time when I woke up, my day started and it didn't stop until I went to bed again. As far as actually having to do crap, keep an eye on Dad, like looking through here and make sure he's not doing anything crazy. Man, I'll tell you, I could sure use a vacation. I'm not gonna lie. But we figured as soon as the big dog dies, then Mom can go stay at like my cousin Sissy's house and take the little dog with her. Or I can take the little dog with me or whatever. You know what I mean? But uh, until then, it is what it is. I guess. I don't know. John understands. Anyway, I forgot about my Bible verse today. For those of you interested, even though most of you may not be, doesn't matter. If you're coming in, you got to play along. We'll read 2 Timothy 3, number 16. And it states, all scripture is inspired by God and beneficial for teaching, for rebuke, for correction, for training in righteousness, so that the man or woman of God may be fully capable, equipped for every good work. Like you can use the word of God to justify or prove your whatever. Here's one that kind of fits. 3:1 actually, but realize this, that in the last days difficult times will come. Can I get an amen on that? For people who be lovers of self, lovers of money, boastful, arrogant, slanderous, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, unloving, irreconcilable, malicious gossip, without self-control, brutal, haters of good, treacherous, reckless, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. There we go. I'm gonna highlight that one. I like it. Man, John, I mean, I wish I had time to do something. I'm still trying to figure out how mom's TV, let alone have time. Sandy Toes, let alone have time to do anything I want. You know what I mean? I got, it's, I don't know. I realized yesterday that NASCAR was on Fox, and I don't get Fox, so I had to get the Fox One app or whatever it's called, and I forget how much it is a month, but it's still cheaper than $251 that I was paying for cable, so I'm not going to bitch too much. But I needed it to be able to watch NASCAR, and I forget what I had. I got a note somewhere. One of them I got to cancel tomorrow before it comes through, so I can get a free month or whatever. You know what I mean? And so one of them I got to cancel. I just got to find my notes so I know which one it is. Where did that end at? There we go, right there. Where you going a little bit? Huh? Come on, buddy. You ain't got to go in there. I can't help it. The cat likes you a lot this time of this week. It doesn't like you any other week. Where you going, buddy? Come on. You're all right. Come land on my desk. I'll squirt the cat away from you with the squirt gun. Yes, I did. And nothing wrong with it. We can fix that. It's fixable. Hey, Sandy, I found a good documentary on the Bondi Beach thing. Hold on, man. I started watching it last night and I had shut it off because I'd go to bed and I didn't want to miss all of it because I usually have something on when I go to bed and let it play till the timer shuts it off. But come on, buddy, get in here. I'll tell you the name of it real quick. Let me find it. Come on, I know I watched it. Here it is. It's Special Investigations. Sherry Markson uncovers how Bondi terror attack unfolded. And it's actually really good because it's got a lot of, and it goes almost minute by minute, and it has like, cell phone video and stuff that's time stamped with each of them, so it kind of goes along. It's really good. If you don't know anything about what happened there, it's an excellent source to watch. And then I watched this one about these psycho dudes, crazy reporter guys who went into Dearborn, Michigan undercover, and about got caught. Would have got killed. Morning, Eric B. How are you today? So good to see you, brother. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you knew what was happening in your country or not, but it was really interesting. It gave insight into why they done what they did, and unbelievable. And there were some really, really, really heroic people that day. I'm talking major heroes, and I don't throw hero around very often, but these people were heroes. I mean, everybody knows about the one guy that tackled the dude with the rifle, but there were a few more than just him. I'm gonna finish watching this afternoon, or actually, I'm gonna finish watching it after this while I do my report on the house I seen. Then I got to go see a house that I already know is gonna suck because when I called the lady to set up the appointment, she it's an appraisal for a short sale, and when I called to set up the appointment to go see it, she's like, "No, we're not. I decided I'm not going to do the short sale anymore. I'm just going to let the bank have the house." And I was like, "Okay, I'll let them know then." And then she commences to tell me about in one room the ceiling fell in from something or another, whatever. I'm like, I'm glad you're canceling then. I won't have to write a novel about the ceiling being fell in. 30 minutes later, she called me and changed her mind. Today's word was 2 Timothy 3:16, and so I had to log back into the lender and change it to back active again because I had made it inactive. Oh, okay. Yeah, reality is kind of hard to watch. Hey, morning, dog. But so I don't know what I'm going to get into when I get over there this afternoon, and I already know we have a collapsed ceiling in one room, which means the next question is what caused the ceiling to collapse? Hey, buddy. Yep. You haven't started your show yet, have you? Yep. Why? Oh, I was going to have you make me a drink. I can do that. Be sorry. I'll be right back. I go make mom's protein drink real quick. Come here, buddy. What's the matter? You want to go out? Hmm? You want to go outside? Okay, come on. I don't care. You want to go potty? Hmm? Don't be barking out there. It's too early in the morning to be barking. I don't know if the neighbors can hear you, but if they can, I wouldn't be happy if I was them. All right, then. Yeah, I had some too, dog, come through. I know what you're talking about. You guys had it worse over there. I watched it. But I don't know what time it was when they hit. But yeah, and then so I turned the radar on, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, shoot. But most of the times you can't hear them in this house, you know, because I don't know why it's sealed up or whatever. But if they're coming from this direction, I hear them because the rain hits the sliding door. The fish ain't ready yet. The fish ain't ready. They're ready. You just ain't ready to wait on them. You just have to wait a little bit longer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. At least I don't think there's any ice anywhere. Can't be. Come think of it. It's been warm. It's 40 degrees right now. But that's not going to stay 40 degrees, mind you. It's going to it's going to drop today. Actually, I just looked. I thought by the time I go see that house, it's going to be 31 degrees. I think it said. Let's see. It's supposed to drop all day.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
You guys go from like really like.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Spring
I've
highs.
never seen anything like it. See it at 3 o'clock or whenever time I'm supposed to be there.
Trout fishing starts first weekend of April.
At 3 p.m. It's
Is that when you're meant to get like the first signs of snow melt start and stuff like that?
What's that? What is it?
Tim says trout fishing starts the first weekend in April.
Yeah, they have a season then. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I don't trout fish, so I don't know.
Ours typically starts the first weekend in spring as well.
At 3 p.m. it's going to be 31 degrees, and it's going down from there. At 9 or 10 p.m. it'll be 25, and at 1 a.m. it'll be 22. Are you 20? I give, man.
Get your winter wear back out.
Right. I'm not going to say I took some of the stuff out of my car, but I took some of the stuff out of my car.
You guys are not finished winter yet.
You ready to come in? Come on.
What have we got? Tomorrow's the top of 30. See, it's already cooling off here.
Come on, let's go, dummy.
I'm hitting the wrong app.
Come on. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I was watching that documentary and they were celebrating Hanukkah, but they were at the beach, and I'm like, oh crap, it's summertime there.
Yeah.
When Christmas happens.
Huge. It's a huge festival. I think it goes for like a week. Typically, it goes for a week.
I would never be able to get used to Christmas time in the summer. I would be like,
So think of like 4th of July, but everyone's wearing Santa hats.
Come on, little guy. Get in there.
It's essentially the same thing.
Don't worry. It's all right. I got you.
Ow.
Go on, buddy. Oh,
you should stock the lake in a week, and then the lake is shut down till season opening.
Come on, just because the cats.
What are they stocking with, though? Just your typical rainbow, or
what are you gonna get this time?
What do you lake stock? Our lake system. I don't know what it is in New South Wales or Victoria, but I know Tasmania gets stocked with brown, rainbow, tiger. There's a fourth one. I cannot remember what the fourth one's called.
Hey, Misplaced Country Girl.
Frigga, I can't remember. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, good morning. Golden trout. I think that's what we call our tiger trout.
Pay lake. That's at your club, right?
Pay lakes. We have pay lakes, but that's not what I'm talking about. So
I was teasing, dog. Why don't you guys just meet the truck when it gets there and take your net and scoop some out of the truck, and you won't have to fish for them.
That's right. cool. So we have big, like, Great Lakes down south in Tasmania, and they will stock the lakes before the snow melt, so that when the snow melt comes down through the rivers, they will naturally go up through the river systems and spawn.
Yeah.
But they're all open to the public. They're not pay lakes.
Yeah, no, I was kidding him.
I know some places, like over in Scotland, you can only fish for trout in pay lakes. You are not allowed to fish for wild trout.
Really?
In certain areas of Scotland, yeah. Because they're just so endangered.
Yep. Well, it's about like we haven't destroyed our planet. No, not at all.
Not yet. Hey, there's Scotty. Welcome in. Good morning.
Hey, Scotty, what's up, brother? There's just too many people, is what it is. And there's no answer to that one. Besides,
my friends send me the most random crap.
Event that knocks out about 2 million people or something like that. That wouldn't even touch it. It'd have to be 1 billion. What are you doing? Quit. Don't you come up here. Oh, I spent all day doing nothing but picking that cat up and setting it off my desk. Picking the cat up and setting it up off my desk.
It wants your attention, Becky.
No, she's in heat.
Attention.
She's in heat right now.
That's her wanting attention.
Exactly. Yeah. What she wants. Yeah, she wants me to scratch her back for her, and I'm like, get out of here. I ain't got time right now. I'm busy. It was my fault because I picked her up and let her sit in my lap for a while in the morning and was scratching her ears and stuff. And I told her I felt sorry for her, but I had to let her go through it before I could get her fixed. It's what they told me anyway. I don't know how true that
because
is.
then the system's fully developed.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, okay, what? And I think it's going to cost me like $150 to get her fixed or something like that.
It's kind of cheap.
Oh, it was a lot. Myself, that's a lot. I forget what it was to get little guy fixed. Oh no, he ain't been fixed. It was the one before him, Bonder's dog. Kitty cat, leave the dog alone, and he's eating his treat.
No,
little guy, take that over, Mom. You guys are gonna have to quit today. I'm gonna have to get my gun out and just shoot everybody. We'll have a mass funeral out back, and I'll cry, act like I was sad. Come on, guys.
You won't.
You come here. There. Get over here. Leave little guy alone until he gets done eating his snack, okay?
Do you want to hear a random fact one of my friends just sent me?
Yep. I love useless trivia.
Useless trivia I have in spades for you then. Queen bumblebees can hold their breath underwater.
Huh. My cousin just lost all her bees. And she had like 6 hives, I think.
You have a mite go through the hives?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her. Mom just said something yesterday about it because we always just get our honey from her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So something happened. Well, more than likely, because she's been taking care of her mom and dad by herself because her sister's a worthless piece of crap. Her sister actually said something along the lines of, I'm not going to change my lifestyle, or I'm not going to alter my lifestyle to take care of them, or something like that. I'm like, really? That's awful nice of you. Enjoy hell.
Pretty much.
Yeah, isn't that just, can you imagine that?
They also just sent me it's a clip of a tiger shark eating a humpback whale. See, that I find fascinating. I could watch that, Buggy.
No, I don't need to see that.
See, you can watch your little documentary, and I can watch my tiger shark, and we'll both be happy people.
Yeah, that's got blood involved. But karma happens because she was on vacation this week, and her boss called her and told her that they were letting her go. Yeah, ouch. Exactly.
That sucks.
Yep. But I think it's crappy that a boss would notify you on your vacation that they're letting you go. You know what I mean? He ain't got no balls, but still.
Well, I mean, he's also thinking long term that if he waits for her to come back, she's then still employed and they're still paying.
Well, something like that. They're giving her, I think, 4 weeks of severance pay or something, which is just kicking the nuts. But something like if you've been to the place for more than 5 years, they at least deserve you to at least deserve the respect of having someone look you in the eye and tell you that they're letting you go. Otherwise, you lose all of my respect.
My brother used to send a message if they ever sent him an email about being fired for something. He would send his boss an email saying, "Look, someone's hacked your email. I know that you would never do this over email,
Yeah,
so I know that you're the type of person that would sit me down and let me go." He's like, "So someone's hacked your email. You should get that checked out."
yeah, yeah.
I was like, "You're a shithead, Maddie."
What kind of man would do something like that? Ain't got enough balls. You got enough balls to be your boss and hire and do all that stuff, but you ain't got enough balls to
Yeah,
look
but
them in the
that's
face.
easy.
Yeah,
Telling
but
someone to
still,
their face that they're fired is not easy.
I remember I
And a
lived
lot
up
of
there.
people,
I had a crew of guys, and my boss wanted me to fire a guy. Like I said, why do you want me to do it? I said, isn't that your job? I was a supervisor, you know. He said, well, you see him this week and just let him know that after the end of the week that he's not here anymore. I said, no, what I'll do is I'll tell him on Thursday when we're done that he needs to drive to Green Bay and to the shop and talk to you. That's what I'll do. And he didn't like it. I said, I don't care. I said, I'm not doing it. I said, I'm not firing this guy. That's your job. I just people crack me. Ain't nobody got any balls, man.
yeah, but some people don't have enough life skills to figure it out. So they just
I call them
take
chicken.
cowards.
The
Cowards
fact of the matter
route.
is, you're a chicken shit if you can't look the person in the face and tell them, by the way, I'm going to let you go.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I just think, man, dude, that's so wrong. Send her a text or an email on her vacation to let her know. Like, you low life. I think it's funny because it happened to her, but I think it's a low life move. It'd be like football coach telling the wide receiver, hey, on your way back through there, tell the running back he got cut today. The team would lose all respect for that man.
Yeah. I sometimes look at my boss and she handles things so. She's one of those bosses where if you have an issue, she's like, come talk to me. But then she'll handle it, but she can't deal with the fallout. So it's like, you made an absolute goddamn mess out of that fallout. I should have just handled it myself. I could have done it neatly and cleanly, and there wouldn't have been such a bad fallout in the afterwards.
Yeah.
But she's all good until HR kicks her ass for how she's handling stuff. And then once her ass gets handed to her by HR, she kind of loses the plot.
Yep.
Otherwise, she's good at everything else.
I mean, I've been laid off a couple times, you know, and my supervisor comes, hey, man, job's wrapping up and we're closing up for the winter. We're going to have to lay you off. We're just going to keep you know, the main people has been there forever. You're just been here this year, so we have to let you go in the wintertime. All right, man, I knew it was coming. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting there and whining about it.
I think the only time I got laid off was when the company I was working for at the time was sold. And they didn't renew my contract because I was already like 5.5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
They were like, why are we going to renew your contract? You're going to go on maternity leave soon anyway.
Yeah, no doubt. I wonder if there's a law.
And then I was like, I'm cool with that. I go on early maternity leave. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm going to get paid somehow.
I still get paid for it.
Exactly. You know, all countries like Sweden and places like that, they got it down pat, or not pat, but they do it right as far as vacations and time off goes. You know, it's government mandates people get X amount of weeks off with pay.
We have the same things.
Do you? Yeah, and then they're happier people there as opposed to the United States where they don't even care about the people. Actually, they just care about the money.
A lot of people, a lot of tourists actually get irritated because our shops, especially American, you guys are so used to everything being open for so long that 90%, like if you step away from the major cities, a lot of towns, whether they're big or not, you get to 4 p.m., 5:30 p.m., the shops are shut. Go the
Yeah.
fuck home.
Yeah.
You
Go do
cannot
something.
get, you can't get like a Target open at 9
Yeah.
p.m. at night. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but guess what? Then they have better families because the parents are home to be with the children longer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
America's priorities are messed up, man, big
We
time.
get public holidays where 90% of the industry shut down.
Hmm.
Everyone gets a day off. Queen's
Only,
holidays because we're
yeah.
British run.
Most of
If you
ours,
get the King's holidays, everyone gets a day off.
yeah, I think most of ours, the government gets more time off than anybody else. Government employees. You ever get a federal government job, you're into they you never get fired from one of them jobs. They don't fire people.
Oh, you can get fired here by being a
They just
politician
move
all the
them. They
time.
move them to a different department or something. They don't. You don't get fired at a government job.
Oh no, here you can get fired quite easily. Hey, good morning, Mark. Welcome in.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling? How's your mom doing, man? I hope everything's better.
But I know the last, not this job, but the one I was at when I was on the island, we would shut down for Christmas on the 21st of December and then reopen around the 4th or 5th of January.
Yeah.
And that's kind of typical to most industries here.
A lot of our factories used to do that, uh, and I think they would do what's called retooling a lot of the times during that 2 weeks. It'd be like if they had to reset machines or
Mm,
change something on the production line or whatever. That's when they would do it. But I can remember
yeah,
Chevrolet always closed down for a couple of weeks with pay,
yeah.
good pay,
You get
good pay.
the
My
Christmas.
buddy, the Teamster, drives a cement or a dump truck, and he's getting a pay raise from his company he works for. Plus, the union is renewing the national contract, so he's going to get two pay raises this year.
Nice.
This dude could make so much money, man. When he doesn't work, he's not. I mean, if I had his job, they'd have to tell me to go home. I'd be
That's
sitting in the truck
funny.
waiting. Well, I ain't got nowhere to be. Come on, let's do some more. Do
Got
you need
nowhere to
another load?
be.
No. Yeah, once that overtime kicked in, I'm there until they make me leave.
Tim said they got 4 inches of snow on the ground overnight.
I heard something about Green Bay had a blizzard or something going on. Well, it might have been an internet exaggeration on the blizzard part, but I from like where you're at on up, it just had a bunch of snow come through there. I'm over snow, aren't you? I don't want any more.
I could do with snow. Just ship it here. It's too hot still.
I got to go find my plastic comes down off the gutter and you push it on in the gutter and it's a plastic tube that runs the water away from the house. The wind blew away. We had a 79-mile-an-hour gust here in Eaton Friday.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
punching.
sustained wind. I don't know what it was. It was high. Then yesterday
Then
it
you
was.
need to go outside with a giant kite and practice your skills.
Yeah, you probably won't get your kite back.
That's your
But I just
time flying.
noticed when I was driving away yesterday to go to the store, I looked over and thought, "Oh man, the downspout things are gone." And it's hard down. Hopefully the tree line over there caught them, and I'll be able to find them. If not, I'll be having to buy some.
Wow. You could practice some time traveling with that teleportation.
Yeah, that would be
1
nice.
minute you're on your driveway,
Man,
and the
if
next
time
minute you're
travel
across
was
town.
possible, I would so go back to the 80s. I would, and
Go
every
back to
time
the 80s.
yep, every time it got to this time in the world, I'd go back to the 80s again and just keep doing it over and over.
No,
They,
because then I would never get older than like 4.
the 80s were awesome compared to where
I know
we
they
were.
were. I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, but the 80s for an adult was really, really awesome.
That's not going to help me, Buggy.
Yep. That's where I would
Mark
go.
says it's still snowing there.
Oh, you're kidding me.
65 miles of driving to do this morning, too. Ouch. That sounds painful.
Yeah. Especially, well, up in Wisconsin, they've done a good job with keeping the roads clear. I don't know about there. Where I'm
You need
lucky
a little
here,
snowplow on the front of your car, Mark. You'll be fine after that.
a guy that works for the city of Eaton lives at the dead end, so my road's it's pushed out before I ever get out of bed.
Yeah. Can you get little snowplows for like a truck bull bar?
Yeah, oh yeah, people make a lot of money doing that, like shopping center parking lots and stuff like that. A lot of times, whoever does their landscaping and mowing and stuff in the summer, they'll have the contract to push their snow in the wintertime.
Oh.
Yeah, you make there's that's a if you have a good winter, it's a good bonus to your landscaping company.
Mm.
And then you got people drive around with a blade on the truck and see a driveway and they'll stop, knock on the door. You want to push your driveway out for $25? Okay, I'll take care of it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Used to
that's
make a
cash
lot of
money
money
too.
plowing. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mark used to do
exactly.
it. There you go.
That's capital LOT, by the way. That's what, yeah, and that's tax free money right there. There's no, I don't want to check. Nope, nope. You got to pay me
Cash in
cash.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way tracing cash. 150
Charged
bucks just to
150
drop
to
the
drop the
plow.
plow on the ground.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in it depending on where you
I
live.
don't know if that's something they do down south here. I think it's all like kind of council done.
Yep. Uncle Lou does it.
Does he?
Yeah. Or he
I
did.
thought
I don't know
Mr.
if
Lou
he still
hated
does.
the
He did last
snow.
year. Do what?
I thought he hated the snow.
Yeah. If you push snow, you're going to end up growing to hate it. I would anyway. But I'm pretty sure he was pushing snow last year. I could be
I'll have
wrong.
to ask him.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think he was actually. I could be mistaken. Man.
How long does that stuff take to do though?
What? Push
Plow
snow?
snow. Yeah.
Depends on how big the parking lot is. The average shopping center, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour maybe. I don't know. Blasting tunes while plowing huge lots. Yep.
I suppose
Yeah.
it'd probably end up driving me nuts because I already just mowing the acreage out here. You sit on that little friggin' ride on mower, I get so bored going
I
round and
listen.
round in circles.
I listen to podcasts on my headphones. That's what I do.
No, there's only so much music I can listen to, and then my brain's like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Podcast. Go to Spotify and check out Joe Rogan's podcast. A lot of his early stuff's real good. I used to
I
listen
had
to
a
him.
huge church I used to do that took me 3 hours. It
No
sounds like me
kidding.
mowing the backyard.
It's like me mowing the whole yard. It takes me 4 hours.
One business took me 10 minutes. Driveways take 3 minutes.
Yep.
I believe that.
Come think
But
of it, I
my
got to get
brain
the
just gets
lawnmower
bored.
going. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get my axle or replace the axles in the Buick in the next month, I would say.
Mm.
I don't know. I suppose I got, like towing on my insurance and stuff like that. So I suppose if it breaks down on the road, I can call a tow truck and have them bring me home.
Mm-hmm.
Get the guy to pull it up backwards on the trailer. That way he can back in the driveway and as close to
Just
the
push it
garage door
off.
as he can get and put it off that way.
Scotty's like, you still haven't done that?
No,
I don't know if he's talking to you or if he's talking to Tim. Because Tim says he needs a blade for his ride on mower.
Yeah, I think he's talking to me about the truck needing fixed. It was just, I mean, it wasn't, it was, you could barely hear it most of the time, you know what I mean? And then now it's getting to where it's really noticeable and you can hear it. So, I mean, you had to listen for it to hear it. If you just got in the car, you wouldn't notice it.
Fair
But
enough.
now you would. So, and I
Mark
got to replace both
says,
of them. Both of them, the boots broke. The boots broke on both of the axles on the part that's up by the motor. The driver's side doesn't look too bad. I haven't watched the video on the passenger side yet. And then I got to replace the struts because while I was in there looking at that, I noticed that the boots broke on the strut and there's oil run down, which means the struts are pretty much shot.
You know, the more you
I
look,
didn't
the
want
more
that
you'll
car
find
when
to
Dad
do.
got it. I didn't want it when Dad got it, and I don't want it now, but I'm stuck with it. It's
The
paid
more
for.
you look, the more you find.
If I could trade it, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
What did
If it
Mark
got better
say?
gas mileage, I wouldn't mind so much, but it only gets 19 miles a gallon, man, and that's killing me. My little Ford Escape got 31 miles a gallon. It was a hybrid.
That's a big difference.
Huge difference, double pretty much what I
Hmm.
pay.
Mark said it was crap when you broke down outside. You had to fix it in the storm.
Yep,
I'm thinking
yep,
he's talking about the plow thing. Yeah.
yep. I had hit a huge pothole. Actually, the pothole ended up being on the news that evening, but I had a huge pothole going into Indianapolis one day to see a house in the pouring rain. Blew my tire, bent my rim. There I
Ouch.
was on the side of the interstate changing the tire in the rain. And that's when I decided that $9 or whatever they charge a month extra on your insurance to have roadside assistance. Yeah, I'll pay for that from now on. Check, make sure.
We always used to get roadside, like, Dad would murder me if I called them to change a tire. But I've had it once where I went to go visit my sister. Everything ran fine. And then when we came out of the party to go back home, the car just would not turn over. And I was so thankful to have that roadside assistance because he just came out, just swapped the battery over, and then it was perfect. You're on mute, Buggy. We can't hear you.
I was just going to say, Mark, somebody's going to be running back in the house doing the speedy dog and be all fired up, aren't they? He sent me a little video clip of the dog running out in the snow, and he was happy. He was definitely happy there was snow out there, as opposed to the mud that mine's been running in the last 2 days.
My dogs made an absolute mess of my studio when we had like 4 days of rain because the dirt here isn't just plain dirt, it's like half clay.
That's how ours is
So,
here. It's clay, yeah.
yeah, and they just, because their paws just seem to pick it up, they, and then I have a feeling Dad came in to grab something out of my fridge or my freezer, and he's left the door open like half an inch, just enough to get a nose in. And DJ has pushed his nose in and just opened the door. I came home, there was dog paws. It's like he's just had an investigation. They were everywhere.
I have a towel right by the door. It's spread out. When they walk in, they step on it right when they come in.
Yeah, he would have gotten one paw on it. He's too big. He's
And
huge.
little guy does the scoot thing with his feet, like this is my spot
Yeah.
or whatever, and now so then I got to stop him and make him stop. And actually, I leave his little cable on his collar and I stand on it so he can't get away. And I got to clean the mud out of his paws because
Hmm.
he's out there doing that scratching thing.
Yeah, no, it's I have to get a cleaner out because he's walked all over my carpets, my rugs.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of an indoor adventure, and then I think once he realized there's no food left out,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't
There's
get
nothing in
into
there worth getting. I'll
anything.
go back outside now.
I'll go back outside.
At least he didn't tear nothing up. Yeah, I
Oh,
had
you would have
one
been
that
a
would have
shot dog if
destroyed
you tried
stuff.
that.
Yeah, I had one at one time that would have just chewed everything up. He
No,
chewed up a
he's
brand new
pretty
pair of
good.
but
At worst, if he wanted to muck up, he would have jumped up on my bed and made a little nest,
yeah,
and
yep.
I would have shot him. Just the amount of paws that were printed around the floor with that clay mud. If he'd jumped on my bed, I would have shot that dog.
Oh yeah, Mark, that's a good idea. I just it's right here behind me. The sliding door is, so I just put it. I got the thing my chair sits on, because it's carpet, I got a thing down that it sits on. It's like a linoleum piece of rolled linoleum, and then
Yeah.
a rug over top of it that I stuck to it with Velcro. And I got one of those that's actually made for that. That's like the plastic thing that you can roll around easier. So I'm going to move this over by the door. Now that I think about it, that'll be perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, and that'll take care of it. I mean, that come through then it, because this is like 4.5, 5 feet long, so that'd be perfect. I just had an epiphany today. Heck yeah!
You got one more job to your list of things to do.
I just thought about the damn. Like I said, I seen the downspouts when I was leaving yesterday to go to the store, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" And one of them where the little 90-degree thing comes down or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it fell off. So I got to get some sheet metal screws and screw it in, so it can't
Mm-hmm.
do that anymore. I don't have anything to do. I mean, I need to do appraisals, so it's like that's got to come before everything else, you know. But now the grass is growing, so I ain't got any choice but to set 1 to 2 days a week beside
Yeah.
the grass.
You gotta schedule it in. You can't work all the time.
And the side over there where the septic system finger is,
Mm-hmm.
that grass grows green and lush and 2 inches a day. You can't
I
keep
got
up with it.
punished by Dad the other day, and on the right hand side of the house, um, the grass had gotten about 4.5 foot long, and he made me cut it with a push mower.
No way. Nice.
Hmm.
Now see,
It,
I can't stand to have them piles of grass laying in the yard. So when I mow, if there's piles of grass, I'll put the mower blade up one notch and just run over it until it's all gone. It spreads it
yeah,
out.
no.
I don't want to see big piles of grass.
That was after he made me move a pallet of timber. I only had to move it 4 foot from its original location, but I had to move the pallet of timber first,
Sounds like the
and then
military. Dig a hole. Okay, now fill it in. Dig a
pretty
hole.
much.
Fill it in. Yeah.
So I had to move the timber, and then after that, like your arms are shot. Your arms are completely shot. And then I was like, right, I'm done. And he's going, good. The grass needs mowing. And I walked over to grab the keys for the ride on. He's like, no, you've got that. And I'm like, it's like a proper push mower. There's
Oh,
no
no way with no way.
the
You're kidding
blades.
me.
He's like, I sharpened that for you yesterday. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding. Where the heck did that come from? And sure enough, backwards and forwards, using a push mower to cut four. It was literally nearly my height. I was
No
like, this is
kidding.
ridiculous.
I would have got a
It
weed eater out and went to town.
it took me nearly 3.5 hours to cut that grass.
Morning, sunshine.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Terry B. Welcome in.
Hey, Terry, how are you, buddy?
Sorry, still not in my truck.
I seen you shopping the other day, man.
I don't think he heard you.
I'm overwhelmed right now. I actually come to think of it, I got so much crap to do. It makes being a hobo look pretty darn good.
Hobo,
Yep.
you going to be the hoe or the bow?
I'm gonna be the bow for sure.
You don't want to try and be a hoe?
No, I'm a pitcher. I'm not a catcher. Hey, Eric, I seen a thing that they're reviewing Mondami, the mayor of New York. They're reviewing his uh, records when he came in and applied for citizenship. Evidently, he has some past affiliation with uh, some communist organizations, and it asks you on the application if you have ever been a member of any organization or whatever, and he put no. So there's a good chance they're trying their hardest to get rid of him. He's a piece of crap anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, and the thing I seen it on, it was like an independent reporter guy was doing it, and it was really, it was thoroughly investigated. It was like, oh shit, this is serious right here. Because I guess the dude went off like went ballistic when he found out about it. I don't think you should be allowed to hold office in this country unless you're a natural
Good
citizen.
morning, Mr.
I'm
Lou.
sorry. I know I could be wrong, but I think you should be a
agree with
natural citizen.
Hey, Lou, how's the weather out there?
And I can't believe they're actually arguing about, there's like, well, the Democrats, we think the immigrants should be allowed to vote. Illegal immigrants should be allowed to vote. I'm like, well, have I woke up in freaking bizarro world or what? You're here illegally, but we want you to vote. That's why we gave you a driver's license, because you get to register to vote when you get your driver's license. They always ask you at the license branch, would you like to register to vote while you're here? Every one of them said, yeah.
Well, that's like when we went to get our fishing license Saturday. They asked us if we wanted to be organ donors.
Mr. Lou told you to go eat chocolate cake, Eric.
Morning, Uncle Lou. Who's eating chocolate cake?
Mr. Lou told Eric to go eat chocolate cake.
We're just supposed to get scattered snow showers here today.
When?
Today.
It's going to hit me
Now.
before it does you. Right now, really? Hell, it's dropping now. It's 35. It's dropped 5 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be dropping all day.
I know. I didn't know that when I made the appointment today to go see that house at 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. or something.
You need to watch more Ryan Hall, y'all.
I ain't got time for that crap.
Do I have you on Facebook, Brian?
Donate a huge organ.
I would donate. I would have donated something after that lunch we had Saturday. Big, massive turd.
Me and Mom were talking, and I don't see how they can't do eye transplants. They can transplant. I mean,
That's too many nerves
Carson's
and
done
nerve
brain
endings.
surgery
Buddy.
on a baby inside the womb. He was talking about it one time. He's literally done brain surgery on a baby inside the womb.
Mm.
And if you can do that kind of stuff, why on earth can you not do eye transplants? I just don't get it. It seems like that'd be possible.
I suppose it depends on how those type of nerves connect to each other. Really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've seen things where they've replaced, like someone's arm and things like that, and they had to connect all the nerves and everything together. I just don't.
But there's like I don't know how to describe it. Mr. Lou, why are you so grumpy this morning? I entertained you all day.
Because he looked outside.
And you to get my paperwork done? Yes, it took me forever and a day, but I did it. I was complaining to Mr. Lou because I had to get immigration paperwork done today, and they were asking me the most stupidest questions ever. One of the questions was, have I ever or do I intend to participate in a terrorist attack, something else, or genocide? And I thought, if I was planning on it or if I participated in it, why would I say yes?
Yeah, sure I am. Yeah.
But I was so frustrated with the whole immigration thing at the time that I was almost ready to click yes just for the heck of it. I was like, what's going to happen?
Don't play with that. Not after 9/11, man, dude. They'll come to your house.
I was like, you've already asked me about
from America to your house to talk to you about that.
But this is the thing. Like, it had already asked me to provide my passport, my immigration from Italy, my birth certificate, my marriage certificate, my divorce certificate, my parents. who my parents were, where I've lived for the past 5 years, my current job, my previous job, my education status. I was
After
like,
9/11,
dude,
man.
I'm not applying for a job. What the heck?
9/11. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's all
Cowheads,
about
for
your
blowing up our
9/11.
building.
I was so
That's what
frustrated by the
Speaking
time
of that,
I.
Buggy.
What's that?
Speaking of the towel heads, I went to Sam's Club Saturday too. You know
Oh
how
yeah.
bad I want. You know how bad I wanted to yell ice, ice in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! The smell too. Oh.
Really?
Welcome back, Mark.
Well, when you got like 200 of them, whatever people in there.
Yeah. You know, someone made a good point that
Morning, Miss Telly.
we have
Morning,
a
Miss
Muslim mayor
Telly.
of New York, and how many years since it's been since 9/11, and the slogan then was "Never forget." It didn't take them long to forget, did it?
Yeah, we're all screwed. I'm just glad I'm old.
Yep, me too.
I also found it's common practice for you guys to take fingerprints of everyone that enters the U.S.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
they do a facial recognition when you're walking through the airport. You don't even know they're doing it.
Ours
That's
does
Yeah,
the
but
facial recognition, but we don't take fingerprints
our
unless
Well, I
problem
don't
right
know.
now
there are
is
specific reasons as to why you need your fingerprints taken. But you guys just
our,
do it as part of your entry.
our problem right now is the TSA agents are not getting paid and they still have to work.
That sucks.
Hey, Kelly, good to see you, honey.
We're in a clubhouse, Cobalt. Welcome, man. Good morning to you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Where you been hiding?
Yeah, this country's messed up, man. It's still the best country in the world, or there wouldn't be millions. Good morning, Telly. I see it where you come in there. And
I
sit.
would like to sign that ballot if they want to shut down parts of the government. I don't think that they should get paid either.
Well, that's what they're. What's his name's trying to pass that. Kennedy and the other guy, they're trying to make that part of the law that if they shut the government down, the no one in Congress or the Senate or anything gets paid either.
That's
You
the way it
watch
should
how
be.
much work gets done if they couldn't get paid when it shut down.
Yeah, it wouldn't shut down.
You ever watch them? They work Monday through Thursday, and then every quarter they take off for a month and go home to campaign and do other crap. They don't work 6 months out of the year, I don't think.
That's ridiculous.
And make huge money, then vote themselves pay raises.
And I like Kennedy and all, but I think there should be term limits. You shouldn't be a politician for life.
I think
there should be an age limit.
Age and
That
term.
too.
Yep.
Don't worry about terms. If you're over the age of, I don't know,
Well, no, term
80,
limits are more
80?
important.
Why are you still employed after the age of 80?
Term limits are more important than age limits by far.
The only smart Democrat is that one guy out of Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah,
that goes around wearing a hoodie. He's the only one that stood up for America's first.
Yep. He's old school Democrat.
Yeah, they don't like him because he don't dress like a Democrat. He don't wear a suit and tie.
Well, he's not afraid to talk against the party. He'll be on the Republican side before long because they won't give him no funding on his next primary. They'll primary his ass for sure.
I think our parliament just passed a thing that, like, donations to political parties can only, like, you can't go past a $50,000 donation, so you can't get like millions of dollars donated to your party to support something.
Yep. Well, see, they have something like that in the States, but then they allow a thing that's called a PAC. And the PAC is not affiliated with the candidate, so they can spend as much money as they want and run as many ads as they want, and nobody said anything. Because they said, they're not actually part of the campaign, or they're not part of the candidate's campaign thing or whatever. Yeah, the PAC. That's almost kind of like as bad as the lobbyist. The hell is a lobbyist? You know what a lobbyist is? He's a man who bribes you to vote for something that they need voted for, and his people give him a bunch of money to do that. and they let them do that.
Mark says Virginia is passing laws making almost all guns illegal,
I've
but
seen
government
that.
officials have included in the bill.
They're excluded from it. I just seen the
Oh,
excluded part
excluded.
yesterday.
Sorry.
Yeah. They passed the law that citizens can't have ARs or anything like that anymore, but yet they're exempt from it. I'd just go shoot them all. I swear I would.
That's just stupid.
Nah.
That's tyranny is what that is.
You know what that is? That's so other countries won't be so scared to invade us, and that's the reason why they won't invade us, because all us dumb hillbillies got guns.
Yeah, but what they're saying is they're allowed to have an AR if he's a congressman or a senator in that state, a state senator. You're allowed to keep your AR, but every other citizen in your state has to turn theirs in. That's what they're saying.
Do you really think people are going to turn theirs in?
Well,
Be realistic.
they had an AK-47 the last time they done it, and he had it hid up in the barn where you'd never find it unless you knew where it was.
They're not going to hand in their guns.
And then when he passed away, his wife thought the semi-auto rifle ban was still in effect, and she took that AR to the police station and gave it to him and said, "Here, my husband died," and it was brand new, dude. It pristine. I'm like, "Where's Tracy's AR at?" "Oh, I went and turned that in. Those are illegal." I'm like, "Where'd you turn it in at?" "Well, I turned it in at the police department." You know, it's sitting in some cop's gun rack right now. There's no doubt. Turned it in.
Mark says Virginia citizens are getting exactly what they voted for.
Yep, you're right. They're so close to DC. Virginia and DC are about one and the same. Because depending on what part of Virginia you're in, they have some of the highest property values in the nation.
Well, it is a beautiful country, but
well, it's an
most
easy
Virginians
commute.
don't know how to
Easy
drive.
Commute from there to DC. That's why it is. Yeah, I've seen that too, Mark. I'm with you, dude. If I'm one of their citizens, I'm getting everybody to know, hey, we gotta get together, we gotta organize, and we need to all march on the State House. In fact, let's march from the parking lot where they park at, and let's wait there for when they come to work, and make them walk between us to get into wherever it is they work at. Why I accidentally spit on them.
It's a felony. Don't do that.
I'll go to jail for 6 months if I can spit in the face of a politician.
Well, I would. Nancy Pelosi for sure.
Oh, she's done. I ain't heard nothing about her. They got her drunk somewhere. Nancy, just keep your mouth shut and stay out of the way. We'll let you stay for the end of your term.
She would have had to have been taking bribes. I'm sorry. Her personal income, the amount that it went up
you're talking about the towhead lady from Minnesota, the mouthy one. She went from a value of $75,000 when she came to DC to her husband's worth $30 million now.
Which husband? Her brother or her real husband?
Yeah. Delano Moore, that's her name. They're saying he made all that money off a winery he bought in California.
Yeah, bullshit.
$30 million worth of wine. That's a lot of wine to sell. And you know the part that gives me, no one in DC ever goes to jail ever. It's like a club, and as George Carlin said, it's a club and you ain't in it. They will not get charges against each other that'll get someone thrown in jail. The only ones that ever went to jail has been on the Republican side, because the Democrats ain't afraid to do it. The Republicans, they must have to check their balls at the coat check when they come into DC is all I can figure. I don't know. I pray for an EMP attack and the electricity goes out everywhere, and then we'll definitely eliminate a lot of the population in the first 5 years.
I'll be back in a second. Hang on.
Oh, goodness.
People wouldn't know what to do without electricity. Or the social media.
Smoked sausage. Yeah, that does sound good. Get a little sauerkraut and smoked sausage. I'm in. I wish I had them kind of recipes and stuff to do. I never know what to fix, man. That's probably
And
the
Troy, I sent that
hardest thing
picture
I
of
gotta do.
me and Curtis's lunch Saturday to Troy, and he sent me a Kentucky wave right away. I don't know what I did.
I'm assuming I think I know what the Kentucky wave is.
One
Not even
finger
I'm
salute.
being mean to him. Poor man's on a diet, Eric.
I was helping him out. I was just showing him it. I mean,
Oh, goodness gracious.
but at least mine did. Mine didn't have bacon on it. Curtis's did.
How is that meant to make it better?
Cause mine didn't have bacon. Curtis's did.
Why didn't yours have bacon?
Because I got pepper jack, and Curtis got the bacon deluxe thingy.
Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Like the commercial for bacon strips. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
My boys love the maple bacon or whatever it's called.
Yep.
They love
There's
that
no such
crap.
thing as bad bacon.
Yeah,
I
there
find
is.
the
It's
maple
called turkey
bacon too
bacon.
sweet.
That's bad bacon, Buggy.
Well, that's because it's not really bacon. I gotta get some
What's
lotion
not
on my
bacon?
ass. Yes, turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
If it
I
ain't
saw
made out
beef
of pork,
bacon the
it's
other
bacon.
day.
I gotta get some lotion on
Mark will tell you that. Somebody tried to give him turkey bacon. He threw it in their face. Said, "This ain't bacon."
turkey bacon. The hell is turkey bacon? The day they outlaw bacon is the day bacon eaters become outlaws.
Yeah, that's something that everybody should eat. I can't believe they're talking about trying to take that crap out of schools. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You're going to take
Do
pork
you
out of
know
school
why? Do you know
because
why?
of some
Because
stupid
Muslims don't eat
foreign
pork.
religion.
It's
Yeah.
because Muslims don't eat pork. I guarantee it. Don't let no one kid you. The
They're
only
trying
reason-
to do it in the UK where food isn't served in school cafeterias during Ramadan.
Yeah. I seen one in England. These Muslims come up, this guy sitting there eating lunch and start raising hell with him. He's not a Muslim, he's just an English guy for eating during Ramadan.
Yeah.
I give the guy credit. He had enough balls. You can say, F you. I'm not a Muslim. I'll eat anytime I want to. Where naturally they were going to beat him up then, but if he lived in America, he could have exercised his 2 Second Amendment rights and ended the problem.
Sister Sandy.
But yeah, they.
Morning,
Uncle
Ernie.
Ernie?
Welcome in.
I'll bet if you research that, the bacon law or whatever in schools, you'll see who authored
Who's
the bill
making
or
it?
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ramadan thing that cracks me up for the simple fact they think that because it's their time and they don't eat during that time, they think you shouldn't either. And that's just the beginning of what they think you should have to do.
That's the religious or whatever they want to call
Yeah.
it.
That's
Sharia
all right.
law. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Sharia law. Their
I'm just
beliefs
happy
better be
that
your
it's starting
beliefs,
to
so
be
you're gonna
seen by
die.
everybody else. I've been preaching about it for 5 years. Nobody listens. Now they are.
Mr. Lou said they don't do the school Xmas programs here any longer because of the same things.
Why they want to change the Christian religion out of
Why let them have turkey bacon? That's what will happen. They'll do a compromise and have turkey bacon. It's time for oranges. Oranges, good for your heart. Oranges, they don't make you fuck.
I told Dad that you freeze your oranges, and now he's started doing it. Oh my good Lord. I'm not telling my dad anything else anymore. You guys are all changing him.
Who won that baseball game last night between the Dominican Republic and the USA?
I was not awake at that time, but I can look it up.
It was 2-1 in the fifth one. Last time I seen it.
Who did they play? Dominican Republic and who?
The USA World Baseball Classic
I know what you were talking about. I just
semifinal.
Won the game against Dominican Republic 2-1. Final score.
Sweet! USA! USA!
I think. Ouch.
I did see something else that in what do they call it? Paralympic hockey or whatever it is, handicap hockey.
Paralympic.
Yeah, I've seen the USA beat Canada in that too.
Mm-hmm. So we have to. So Italy has to play Venezuela first, and then you will find out who plays the US in Miami. Bum, 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 bum.
Blue, did you get to watch the USA women's basketball?
Morning, Nubby. Welcome in.
I couldn't stream it anywhere. I can find the press
Telly.
conference.
So I fly in on the 21st, but I get picked up with Cindy and Travis. I don't think I get to Chester Frost until the 23rd. And then I stay until the 26th. I'm pretty sure. Give me your dad's number. I'll have him looking like
You did
John
get to watch it.
Travolta.
I didn't. I guess Caitlin had a hell of a game is what I seen in the news. And then I thought I seen, who was it that they banned, that they kicked out of the league over all the crap last year? Griner or whatever. Is that right? It's on True TV. Okay, I think I got that with my thingamajobby. I'll have to look.
Morning, Denise.
Because I was just trying to
I
find
wish
it
I could-
streaming somewhere.
I wish I had enough money to just travel the States. I have a pass for 90 days. And then I found out technically I can visit Canada for 2 weeks and then come back into the States for another 90 days. But I don't have the funds to just travel. So unfortunately, we're sticking to our 2-week program, Denise.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to go to Canada anyway.
Why not? I have friends in Canada.
Yeah, Canada's almost as bad as England.
Yeah, no one's asking you to come with me, Buggy.
Oh, I'm not going. You couldn't get me into Canada if you paid me. I wouldn't even go there and work. Canada's like England on free speech. Say the wrong thing, they'll put you in jail.
No, I'm not worried about free speech. I'm just worried about going and seeing all
Yeah,
the
they
things I
had-
want to see.
The one comedian landed in England and they arrested him for a tweet he had made. Arrested him at the airport.
Why are you there from the 18th, Telly? That's way before the gathering starts.
Because that's when they can get there and stay and enjoy and fish and go up to the gorge and go fishing.
Yeah, Chris and Kelly always go early.
Oh.
Yeah, because they got it that way.
Oh, you'd be so busy, Denise, if they're all coming at the same time. Run there and run back. I know, Scotty. One of my other friends, Earl, he's on the West Coast in Oregon. We figured it out one night because we were doing like a backstage chat. We figured it out one night that I could visit every state in America and stay with friends, just like couch hopping.
Yep.
And I think there was only one state that I didn't have friends in. Where is it? It's in the middle.
Nebraska.
Nope.
Oklahoma,
No.
South
Arizona.
Arkansas.
South Dakota.
Arkansas. I don't have any friends in Arkansas.
What was that?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Never heard of it.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
It's spelled
Hey, Papa
Arkansas.
Smurf, welcome in.
So I said I never heard of Arkansas.
What's up, Papa Smurf?
What up, Papa?
Yeah, Uncle Lou, the
Hang
only way you
on.
get
How
that
do you say
changed is if you
Arkansas?
show up
'Cause
at the
there's
school
no
board
W.
meetings and raise cane.
That's the way it's pronounced, is Arkansas.
That's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are weird.
I know it's called America. It's fine. But I have friends in every other state.
My buddy did send me a picture Saturday. He was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Yes, he was standing there by the sign.
Kansas.
Yeah,
You generally stay the week and just relax and enjoy.
there
It
you
sounds
go.
really nice.
Yeah, it does.
I'm so excited.
If I
I'm
had
so
the
excited.
Yeah,
By the
I'd
time
be
I finish
excited,
my
but you know-
paperwork today.
You know the best thing about it is, Sandy? You don't have to go to
What's
work.
that?
That's the best part. You don't have to go to
I
work.
know. It's going to be amazing. I have training. I have to train 4 people before I come. And the last person gets to me on the 2nd of April, and then I do his training, and then I come on holiday. I'm so excited.
holiday. Going on holiday.
It isn't your
Are you
Kansas,
still
it's
coming
my
up
Kansas.
and visiting?
Yeah, I'm still with Ernie and Chrissy for 3 days. And then I transfer to the last hotel for the rest of the week before I fly home.
How are you getting from Tennessee up here?
Yeah, it
I
is.
haven't figured
Toy,
that out
especially the
yet.
growth of Islam.
Probably, I don't know, catch a Greyhound or something.
No, you don't want to do that.
Why not?
Take my word for it. You don't want to ride on the
Well,
bus.
then I'll probably catch a flight. I don't know. I'll figure it
Where
out.
are you going? From where to where?
Tennessee to Ohio
When?
from the
You're gonna be
26th.
you're going to leave the gathering and go up to. Oh, you'll get a ride with somebody because
Go up
there's
to
somebody
Ernie and
going up
Chrissy's.
that way. Yeah. If not, I'll give you a ride. Give me a nice reason to go away for a few days. I need to go there in their house anyway.
No visit to Texas. No. Everything is bigger. Everyone
They
likes
always
to
probably
think it's
come back
bigger.
with, I think, Chris and V.
Maybe.
Hi, guys.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I had no set plans. I mean, at worst, I can catch a flight.
Oh,
It ain't gonna hurt me.
Coming back up this way from there, you'll get a ride. It's not a problem.
I'll stick like my thumb out the
Chris and V will
door.
be coming back this
Stick your leg
way.
out on the side of the road with your thumb out. You'll get a
Yeah,
ride.
just hoik my skirt up, stick
Yep.
my thumb out.
There
Someone
you
will
go.
give
I
me a
wouldn't recommend that. There's some crazy people out there. It's like
Yeah,
buck
you
I
will
might not
be
make
in
it to
Tennessee. You'll be in
Ohio.
Tennessee after. Yeah, you'll be in Tennessee after all.
Mr. Lou says, Bug, don't think that'll work either. School board hired a non-American cultured person as president and worked a week and then went on leave of absence.
No
Cheapers.
kidding. Aren't
I wish I could
they
do that.
elected in your? Aren't they elected there? Ours are elected here. The school board is.
Ours are appointed
Well,
by
ours
the other school board
one here in
members.
Muncie, they had the school budget and
Why's the
stuff
flag
so
half
messed
staff?
up that the state took over and developed or created a council from people at Ball State to get the money and the books all back in line because it was all jacked up. No kidding. So you don't even really have a say in who your school board is? That's bad. And they took a leave of absence. Tell me that wasn't planned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Our schools have what we call a P&C, which is like a parental committee. And they do a lot of things for the school, like raise money for,
Like the PTA.
I don't know, if we
does
want
here.
air conditioning in the library or something like that. They raise money for crap like that. But every single PNC has the right to essentially their biggest power is the fact that they can get the principal of the school fired if they don't agree with how they're running the school.
Kids nowadays don't know how good they got it. Our air conditioning was a fan in the window.
Uh-huh.
See here, we used to just have the fans, but then the heat's so oppressive in Queensland. We used to get to like, oh, I'd have to convert that heat. Hang on.
Kids nowadays are so
you
soft.
can go back and tell them you've got to be here X amount of days before you can take a leave.
They won't give out information on why he's on leave. That makes sense.
Yeah. Let's just ignore that whole Freedom of Information Act that they put in, you know, the law.
Maybe he's getting that transition surgery.
Yeah. You know what cracks me up? You see the school board meetings and they start freaking out because citizens actually started showing up to them and questioning them, and they weren't used to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they got mad because people were yelling at them and like, well, we're going to have to get more protection because the people yelled at us about to hurt my feelings so bad. Well, do your damn job.
Oh, I'm with Homeboy. He says, I love air conditioning in the library. I'm right there. But we had a school policy where if the day got to 104, your parents legally had to come pick you up from school. Because it was just too hot to sit in the classroom. My mom and dad
didn't have air conditioning in their house until like 97 or so.
I know, but we had to legally go home if the day reached 104. And now it's like the kids can stay at school. We just don't have outside recess. We stay inside in the air conditioning.
Well, you want
kids are so soft nowadays. They don't know how good they got it.
No.
It's hard to do schoolwork in 40-degree weather. That's just ridiculous.
You guys want a busy phone? You ain't had one in a while.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see.
We just had to open windows in school. Yeah.
Uncle Lou was still using a chisel and a rock when he was in school.
Well, at least you got to graduate to slate.
We had a smoking area in my school when I was in high school.
Sorry, I'm trying to balance a needle on a magnet because I am weed.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, Uncle Lou. And I think the school board, if they wanted to, should be able to do something about that, man. That's crazy. Get on the job, then take a leave of absence. Now, if it's a health thing that they didn't know about before they took the job, you know what I mean? If it's something that just came up, I could see it then. If it was a health issue thing.
I don't know how to say that city, but Miss Lou says there's
Sioux City.
Sioux City?
Sioux City.
Sioux,
like you're gonna say the X?
No,
Sioux City, the roundabout. The council wants to put a roundabout half a block from a major railroad crossing, and where a lot of trucks use the controlled intersection. Isn't that? That's just stupid.
That's gonna be Dukes of Hazzard right there, Uncle Lou.
Mm-hmm. Right? Someone's gonna make a run for it.
The rich county just north of Indianapolis.
Going around the roundabout makes his girls laugh.
They have more roundabouts than any other state and any other city in the nation.
My roundabouts are dumb.
Well, they're good if the people know how to use them. But when the people don't know how to use the roundabout and they pull up and stop when there ain't nothing coming, and you kind of defeat the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
If you know how to use them, they're awesome. But if you got, like in this town here, these people, they ain't smart enough to use roundabouts. They have trouble.
Just thinking about what Homeboy said. My dad used to find, when we were traveling, if me, my brother, and my sister were in the back seat, he would find a roundabout and then throw it really hard around it. So we'd all like smush up into one corner, and then we'd get the giggles after that.
Yep. Nowadays,
yeah, my dad used to look, because there was this one railroad track that had a hill you went over it, and the old Ford truck he had, he used to have us all in the back with mattresses, and he had a cab over it, and he hit that thing as fast as he could and let us all fly up and hit the top of the cab of the truck.
I just
That might
remember the hills.
that might
that
explain
go over
why
and make
Curtis
your
is a
belly
little
tickle.
slow.
Yeah. But
He got a
remember,
head
like,
injury.
hills you'd go over and make your belly tickle. I remember those. I don't know if making your belly tickle is the right term, but that's what we call it.
See, the stopping wasn't fun for us. We all had seatbelts on, so we all just kind of like smashed into those.
I didn't realize what seatbelts were until like the 90s.
Miss Jenny Lane is in the house. Good morning.
Back when we were
Yeah.
kids, they loaded us in a little Chevy Chevette, like we were
Is that
clown car.
Morello?
You know, the worst part is, Lou, if it's a state highway, the people that are making the decision don't even live there. That's the worst part.
I'm sorry, Murillo. I didn't know it was you because I'm reading your at sign.
There. Did someone say Mike Murillo came in?
Yeah, here's my homeboy is Morello, but because it's his at name, I didn't know who it was.
I didn't either. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Clowns riding clown cars. City and state, okay. Hey, Mike, man, that's cool. I didn't know that was you, homeboy. What's up, homeboy? Give me some knuckles, man.
Mark said clowns ride in clown cars, Eric.
Hey, them were good cars back in the day. Them Chevy Chevettes, hatchbacks. Buggy knows what I'm talking about.
My buddy had a Chevette, and he used to
I
sell
love
some.
it. That's a nice car.
Yeah. Disposable. Yeah, Lou, they redid it 2 years before in my town, I swear, and it happened at least 2 or 3 times a year. They would pave a road, and a month later they would come in and cut across it because they had to replace a pipeline. And then they'd leave that like bump area in the road instead of saying, hey, do you have to, instead of getting with utility and saying, hey, do you guys need to replace anything through here before we pave? You don't know how many brand new paved roads that they've done that to.
Well, that's wasting taxpayer money. They don't care.
Yeah.
They didn't pay for it.
The utility company's the one that's doing the cutting, and the city's not smart enough to get with them and coordinate. Hey, we're going to pave in June, and they're like, if they would say, wait a minute, we're going to have to replace a line there at the end of June. Can you wait and do it in July? And I used to get so mad when that would happen because I like new pavement.
Yep, it is about time for the orange cone season.
Well, it's already started here.
Nubby said to check out the short he uploaded of his little girl out running the boys in her cart on Saturday.
Oh, cool. I will.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Kart racing is awesome.
No, leave it as a homeboy. That's funny as.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a tougher boy than half the boys I know. I'm not going to be on for much longer. I got to go shower and go to bed.
And Lou, the only people that affects is the poor people, because they're the ones that go to the library and use the computers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going to start charging you for that kind of stuff.
Here. Libraries are very, very popular in Australia.
I love libraries.
I love the one in the city. It's right on the water. It's 3-story, and like downstairs is all like community rooms, conference rooms you can hire out if you have like a community group that need to get together. The middle floor is like the family floor. So you'll find 90% of it is full of like children's books and children's areas and
Children.
stuff for kids with books they can borrow. And I think that section goes up to like just before young adult. And then the top floor is adult section, young adults. But then they also have like study rooms you can hire out because the university is right around the corner.
Really?
It's a huge library and it's amazing.
I just like them because they're quiet. And it's real hard to find quiet these days anywhere. But I'll find it when I get a boat and I can go out fishing by myself in the lake and nobody will be around. Yes, heaven, thank you, God.
Welcome in, Jimmy. Good morning to you.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you, buddy?
Jimmy.
Good to see you, man. Mike Murillo, it was really good to see you, man. I hadn't seen you for a long time. I was thinking about you the other day. Had to do with
See, if you change your icon picture, I can't remember who's who.
I'm not, I don't change. I've had the same cell phone carrier for 20 some years just because I'm too lazy to change.
I've had the same cell phone number for like 30 something years.
I did have until I moved here.
The only thing I've kept for a substantial length of time would be my coffee order. I can't compete.
Blech, coffee. Blech.
Oh, hush. We could say the same thing about your Pop-Tarts.
I don't eat them no more. Ever since I found out they were made with butt beaver.
With what?
Beaver butt.
Oh my God.
In other words, they're made with fake vanilla.
Really?
Yeah, fake vanilla comes from beavers and not plants.
Huh.
Mr. Lou says libraries here are usually always very busy. We used to go 4 days a week until the homeless would go in and loiter and get irate when told to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here. So.
Yeah, they had a nice library in Noblesville where I lived before I moved here. I actually got a job there. And then my colon stuff happened at the same time. I got a job there just because I liked libraries and I was working Saturday and Sunday. The hell you mean somebody wants to send you a message? What the fuck is that all about? No.
Someone wants to talk to you, buddy.
No, I don't care. If I don't know you, you ain't sending me a message. You'll receive notifications for even when.
And it's all them weird women you be trying to talk to on Facebook there, Buggy.
Huh? What was it?
Don't be trying to talk to them women on Facebook, Buggy.
Nah.
They'll fleece you of all your money.
Yeah, they'll feel sorry for me and send me some. Let's just turn all notifications off. 15 minutes, 1 hour, 8 hours, 24 hours. What about forever?
Ernie, you're gonna get yourself into trouble.
Cell phones, man. Who's this from? Oh, is that you that wanted to send me the message? No.
I sent you a message in Facebook
Yeah,
Messenger.
yeah, I got it. Never mind. I see it now. Yeah. I thought it was something else.
Sandy is not her name, Buggy.
I know. I am slow on some things, though.
You're slow on a lot of things. At least I'm nice enough to tell you that.
I sent him a video clip.
I would rather not have to participate in society anymore, actually. I would be perfectly content.
Mine's safe, Buggy. Don't delete it.
I didn't. I said accept. Hold on now. I'm trying to find it again. Yeah, I said accept. And there I have it. You can now message and call each other and see. Okay, yeah, I got it.
Don't call me. I
ain't calling Australia. Hell, I don't know what that cost.
It won't cost you anything through Facebook, but don't call me. I ain't gonna pick up.
I ain't calling you. I ain't calling Australia. I'd end up getting charged for it. I know how my luck goes.
It's just Wi-Fi, Buggy. You won't get charged for it.
Oh no.
No, Facebook don't charge you to call somebody on Facebook.
Exactly.
I didn't even know you could call people on Facebook.
Yeah,
I've
you
only
can
had it
call,
for
and
6 or
then you
7
can
months.
like
Yeah, it's called FaceTime. You ever heard of it?
video call
I've
people.
heard of it. I've never used it before, and I don't plan on using it.
It's like this. You get to video call people
Yeah.
like this.
The heck, what happened to the video? It said with the boat.
Yeah, I try to video call Troy every day around lunchtime. He just won't answer me.
Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Hold on, Ernie. I'm doing something real quick. I can't change this. I can't take my finger off the screens because I'm going to lose this.
Mr.
There we
Lou,
go.
we don't talk.
Where did it go?
You should call
No.
me Denise.
Curtis is too busy playing World of Warcraft. You don't do anything else now.
Here's a video of a gang of thugs break into a jewelry store and steal $1.7 million worth of jewelry in 1 minute. Unbelievable.
I love how they put that price on the jewelry that was taken, but I'm like, it's probably not worth that much.
Well, it is if the insurance pays you for it. That's where the price comes from. Introducing the Instagram map. I don't give a shit about that.
Lord, Denise, if we got started talking about gardening, you'd want to hope it was my day off. We would be there for hours chit-chatting.
Yeah, if you want to talk to somebody about gardening, call Ernie Brown.
Oh, Ernie, hold on. I'm sorry, dude. There you
Ernie
go.
Brown's a gardening fool. He's trying to start his own little homestead there.
I got shit going on 3 different ways.
Already got seeds in on my super hots.
Told you, see, I said. Ernie's a garden fool. He's a green thumb brown.
Also tried something else too. Go ahead, Sandy.
I got tomatoes.
Go kidnap a couple potbelly pigs and throw them over there to Ernie's house.
Potbelly pigs won't get you nothing. They're 99% fat because my buddy slaughtered one and the only thing he got out was pork rind.
Mr. Lee, we already know that when I'm staying with Ernie, like, I've got chores already in that garden.
It probably won't be none here for you to do because it might be a little early.
Oh, no, Miss Chrissy said I had trees to prune.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Y'all did the talking. Buggy.
Yep.
And anybody else in chat or whatever there, whoever goes to church, did you know that God's got a first name?
No.
And I know it.
Okay. I. As in
Okay.
I am.
No. That ain't it.
What do you
His
call
name's
it?
Andy.
Huh?
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy?
Yeah.
Andy God. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you ever, you talk about him every weekend, usually in church they do. This says, Andy walks with me, you know.
I knew better than to listen to you.
I got it.
It's pouring the rain here, man.
Jimmy wants to know how you doing, Ernie.
And the wind is blowing.
I'm on my feet. Ankle ain't hurting. Doing pretty decent. Had to cut up part of a tree yesterday. I was going to finish it today, but that ain't going to work out.
How'd you cut the tree yesterday? The wind was blowing 100 miles an hour here.
And probably one of them was that fell on the ground.
You got it, Eric. It went right between the garage and the old camper I was getting ready to tear down. I was like, why couldn't it hit the camper? I mean, help me out a little bit.
Heck, we drove around Hoover Saturday and there was trees down everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my one camper that we used. I put Flex Seal on there somehow or another. It seeped or drawed moisture or something or other, and my roof's gone in it. And I don't know if I can fix it or not. I ain't got no way of doing anything. I had $100 tarp get tore up there during the winter, so I'm scared to open the door. The big heavy air conditioner come tumbling down.
Yeah, no
We'll
doubt.
tie a rope to the door, unlatch it, and then walk away and then pull the door.
It's kind of hard to do. These is them insert handles. Somebody literally has to stand there, and I ain't worried about it. I just don't. I'll figure something out. I'll slip in there and stick a board up in there. I got it part of the roof wedged up with a forward jack and a 2x2 or a 2x4. It's like working in West Virginia coal mines.
Sounds like it.
Buggy, I do the same thing you do. I try something once. If it don't work, don't do it again.
Yep. I'm with you.
But if it works, it's a great idea.
Yeah, if it worked, it was like, man, check it out. I thought of that. If it don't work, I just don't tell nobody. Unless
See, most
they're
times
getting
if
ready
I
to do
try
it,
it
and
and
I'm
it
like,
doesn't
don't do
work,
that.
it's because
It
I
don't
couldn't
work.
do it.
I tried it. Show's over in a half hour.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Well, if
Chrissy,
you're
what-
calling quit in half an hour, I'll stay for the half hour. I was gonna leave in 3 minutes, but you're not staying
Yeah, I
that
gotta
long.
go at 8. I got work to do.
Yeah, hopefully I'll finish off the rest of this medicine to keep that cellulitis out of me. That stuff.
How's your foot feeling though?
Oh, it's itching around my ankle pretty good, so that's a sign of healing or dry skin.
Both.
But I'm up
Both.
walking on it. That's the plus.
You just gotta watch how much you do because you tend to feel great and then you go out like guns blazing and then you get to the end of the day and it's like, shoot, I did too much.
I'm like that every day. It don't matter what I do. It seems like from 12 o'clock on, I'll start going down.
That's because you're going out too fast, too hard.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Get it done, get it over with before the sun pops up. Yeah, that's like gardening. If you ain't got the garden done by 10 o'clock here in the summer, it will make you done.
I believe that. There's been some days here in the summer that we're starting at 5 a.m. in the morning just to be done by 9 because it's just too hot.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to grab another tarp. Got some cedar on the porch here. I'm using for the canopy and stuff in the house. Gotta try to keep it covered up as much as possible.
What seeds are you growing?
I took and looked up online the other day. Since they're charging people for Facebook, they're trying to get new prices on Marketplace for stuff. Was looking up a monitor, 32 inch, and they want
They're charging
160.
you stuff on Marketplace.
Yep, they started it. Eric told me about it. I went and looked. Sure enough, it was like $3 for 3 days.
Count for big items like cars and stuff like that.
I don't know about cars. I imagine it's the same thing. $3, 3 days. I went in and deleted everything out of mine.
I bet it. No, I can't see that happen. Not for cars and boats and shit. Because a lot of them I see there's been on there for like 130 days and stuff, you know.
They're getting
Yeah.
took down.
Do what?
They're getting took down.
When?
I don't know. I just know it was past where they're going to start charging you to put anything on Marketplace.
Huh? Somebody. That sounds like a perfect opportunity for somebody to make a new one.
I can't really blame them. I mean, you're advertising to sell stuff for them.
Yeah. Just
Or
like
for yourself.
Marketplace replaced Craigslist, now there'll be something replace Marketplace because there's
Well, I went on Craigslist, and man, last time I was on there, there was stuff all over. They cleaned it up. I mean, it looks nice now.
really.
Yeah, Craigslist ain't got all that crap on it anymore.
Was there any stuff for sale though, or is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there was stuff for sale. They just cleaned it up.
All right.
Took all that nonsense out of there.
Yep, I have to see if they got any boats on there then.
I mean, there ain't very much stuff on there because they cleaned it up, but it looks a lot better.
Yeah, well, I meant product wise.
That's what I'm saying. There ain't very much on there. I gotta go buy another bag of oranges. I've been eating the daylights out of them.
I'm on my second one as we speak. Y'all put it on picture and try 'em, man. I'm telling you, once you do it, you'll never go back.
Oh, I know. I got some cold tangelos or whatever you call them. Mandarins.
Yep.
The mandarins over there.
Mandarins, yep. That's what I'm eating right now. I'm slicing them up as we speak.
We got
Awesome.
what was it, 7 or 10 pound bag or something like that for $7 of these navel oranges from Sunkist. I've been trying to find a place where I can buy them by the box.
Yep.
Because this bag would be gone in 2 days if I ate them. I could do it in a day.
Well, if you know someone in Florida, my grandma used to send us boxes with oranges in them in the wintertime years ago from Florida. You know, like them
Most
big
of
ones
them
you buy
get
when you're on
grown
the
in
highway.
Most
Yeah.
of them get grown in hot houses. Welcome in, Rowdy Royal. Marilla said you buy oranges on Craigslist. He's surprised.
Really?
I don't understand why every now and then you'll get an orange and it'll be bitter. 1 out of like every 20. I don't get that.
Man, it's like humans. 1 out of every 20 is bitter.
I had to go back and see what Uncle Lou said there. Is he complimenting me? No
Said,
wonder
I'll give it to you,
we
Ernie. It was good. Yeah, it sounds like it. Run with it.
Uncle Lou done bumped his head.
How's it doing, Roddy?
You've been sniffing that stuff again.
See, this one's bitter. I ain't eating that.
Up in the epoxy.
I don't get that, man.
Well, thank you, Uncle Lou. You're a pretty good looking fellow when you want to be. Even though you look like that guy with that zebra coat on Facebook, you know, it's got the weird sister.
Oh, mercy.
What's that guy's name? You had that coat made from Frigman and Roy. All that zebra.
I don't know.
Oh, I just thought you complimented me. I thought you might have been in that epoxy too long. No, I took and guy told me he puts his seeds in the freezer. Okay. Well, the corn didn't do super great last year. It wasn't to my expectations, but I put some in the freezer and to use to cook with, and then I put some out there at in an ice cream bowl on the porch, and I'm going to use it for seed, but I didn't get it in the house, which I always thought you had to keep your seeds kind of warm and dry.
Throwing out compliments, Mr. Lou.
And I took and left them out on the porch all winter, and I brought them in. I took about 10 kernels and put it in water or dirt and watered it real good. I got a corn stalk over here in a flower pot, probably about 6 inches long. So freezing it does not hurt them.
I'm gonna call good night. It's getting late, and I have to go to work tomorrow morning. So,
Sweet
good night,
dreams.
everyone. Be good. Be safe. If you go outside, make sure you can handle the cold.
Yeah, it's coming.
Think about the cold that's coming. I gotta see a damn house. I gotta look at my thing and see if it's gonna warm up.
You can look at that thing all you want. It's going to be wrong.
Stupid weather's gonna have a lot of people sick.
Yes, it is. I got some moonflowers here. I gotta see if they bust and take some up to the ladies at church and put them in pots and take them up there and pass them out for Mother's Day.
Oh,
Might get me some popcorn balls or something, some homemade cookies or something like that
Yeah. You're
down
right.
the road. Some of the ladies up here can cook.
yep. Tomorrow's the day of sloth.
Slop.
Sloth.
Sloth. Excess.
Yes.
Whatever that is.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh. That
Day
would be
of
good.
sloth. I think it's sloth, ain't it?
You better watch out.
Drink too much.
Curtis be protecting his little pot of gold. I tried to find that game on Steam, but I don't think they got it.
What game?
One Curtis player.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish you'd stop playing it, but
I don't play enough. That's why I can't win and hunter call
I'm
it.
not. I'd rather be outside doing something than in there playing a stupid video game.
Yep.
Then
You
I
know,
have
right,
Buggy telling me I'm joining the call or something.
right now I can deal with the rain. I can go in the garage if it was warm. But by God, that 6 inches of concrete gets cold. It's cold in there for a while.
Oh yeah.
Breakfast is in like
I was gonna start a fire yesterday, but the damn wind was way too heavy.
Well, yeah.
Got to get rid of all that cardboard and all the tree limbs and everything that fell in the yard.
I think I'll get down around Jimmy's way. I might have to stop and drag him out of the house across the parking lot and have a cup of coffee with him.
Ooh, Geiger?
Yeah. There's a nice phone shop down there. I'll take my phone over and drop it off and let them fix it. Put me a new port in. I think this one might be going bad or the charging cord went bad. Already got it. Just port.
I'll be heading that way later.
Yeah.
West Portsmouth, I'm just worried about getting there because, it's floods right there at 73 and 104.
Yeah. The phone shop down there is veteran owned and operated. He'll take care of you and do a good job. It's I think it's in New Boston down there. He had one in Chillicothe.
Tell you what, I'll never go to that Sam's Club on Morris again. No way.
There was a few people there, right?
So many. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. There's so many of them dart-to-dart towelhead suckers, and they smell like feet, rotten ass.
Swampy, huh?
I was ugh. And then the Mexican guy that was in front of me, he's bitching because all them people in there. And he's my daughter, in Mexico, she wants to come to America, but she's got to go through all this crap to get here. These suckers just come here like fleas.
I like that term, like fleas, because about what they are.
Well,
He wanted me, Buggy. He wanted me to yell ice.
Yeah. God, yeah.
they come over, they get $1 million tax free, then they get taxed or nothing.
Sam's Club, right? Why would you only have 2 aisles open? I'm sorry, that's one place I am going to be like Uncle Lou. I ain't going no damn self checkout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at
The
Sam's
one
Club.
that's often ain't like that.
Well, that's what my brother told me. He said, "You should have went to Chillicothe." I was like, "Well, we were up there at the Dutchman getting our fishing license, so I'll be back."
That's where I buy my bacon at. It ain't too bad. I'm thinking about putting up. Oh my God. I got their hard boiled now. I left these eggs on. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
There we go. Did Sandy Toes leave? I'm sorry I missed it. Sorry, Sandy Toes. I apologize for not saying bye. In Indiana, where the sanity has been known to wane. I'll try one more piece of this tangerine before I throw it away, because so far 2 out of 3 has been bitter, so I'll cut one off the other half and see what happens. I can't believe that. All of them have been awesome until this one. What happened to everybody? Hello? Well, shit.
I'm still here, bud.
Oh, I bet Eric went into a bad zone or something, man.
Yeah. I forgot to left my eggs on, man.
They'll be rubbery. That's all right. They'll be done.
Oh, they're boiled. Trust me. They're hard boiled.
I made chicken salad yesterday and didn't get my eggs boiled enough. I seem to have a problem with boiled eggs for some reason.
Make you talk, Billy.
Well, I just like the one I picked some the other day, and 2 out of 3 were perfect, and the third one had like, I don't know, almost one part of it looked like it didn't even boil. You know what I mean? It's like, what the heck is up with this? You know, it was just kind of white, runny stuff. I'm like, what the hell? They all were in the same pot at the same time for the same amount of time, and this one's acting all goofy. So, I don't know what caused it.
Exchanging cars and he thinks.
Do what?
Dog.
Yeah, but what do you mean exchanging cars? He may be unloading tires.
No, I mean, I had to take a pee break
Oh,
and a
okay.
cigarette break. And did you hear me, Buggy?
Yep. Lord
I
forbid
went Saturday to get my fishing license.
I gotta get mine too. I just don't have the funds.
Laugh all you want, big boy. I only got to pay $3 for the rest of my life. Well, for the next 3 years, then I don't have to pay it all. Now who's
I
laughing?
think Mom's fishing license was only $10 for the year.
Yep, mine's 3. It said in the thing. I looked it up.
If Buggy's gonna rub out in now, I gotta pay 25.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
she
pay
was good.
nothing in 3 years.
She was like, she didn't want to do the 3 years because she was, oh, know how long I'm going to be around. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was, what was it, 157
Riverside Avenue.
for 2 different fishing licenses for 3 years
You just
apiece.
sit there and play some, Doing the town on a Monday. I had to find a place by Sunday.
And then she had in the Old Dutchman, she had a big
would do 157
flathead
Avenue.
stuffed in. But still,
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know how true it is, but I thought it was kind of cool. I seen on Facebook where Lego come out with a flathead catfish kit.
that is true, Ernie. You can find that.
Really?
Yep. Lego's got all kinds of crap. Just don't step on them.
Oh, I already know about it because I bought my buddy some and sent it to his house too. I just wanted to share the fun. His little boy enjoyed them. He got out about 10 o'clock at night. His dad went home and went to bed. 10 o'clock at night, Mom was sitting there letting him play with them. It was all over the living room. He got up next morning to go to work. It was ouch, 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 and a lot of other words going with it. And then I get a
Well, you
phone.
sure can tell the temperature dropped, Ernie.
I know, I just come in a few minutes ago. Somebody over in Lancaster's got them black chickens. I thought about buying a couple of them later when they get a little extra money.
Yeah. If I was bigger on eating eggs, which I'm not real big on eating eggs, I'd have chickens.
Yeah, because they're selling. My cousin's trying to sell hers for $4 a dozen over around Circleville, and I sell mine for $2.50.
But the only thing about me having chickens, I'd have to have a whole enclosure. That big red-tailed hawk that sits up in got that nest up on the hill. Woo! You'd be eating them every day.
No, there's a way around that. Mine's wide open, and I got hawks around here too.
Well, we don't have very many alley cats, thanks to that guy. We used to have a bunch of them, no more.
How many Chinese restaurants you got in Lancaster?
Yeah,
It's not the restaurant, it's that hawk. And we out there eating them in the field.
We pay you $2.
And that wind's kicking too.
You know,
find a place
I was listening to something the other day, and I guess it was true when Dad was in military. He said he got a can of red meat. He said he swears he thinks it's horse meat. And come find it out the other day, back then they did eat horse.
Yeah, they used to have horse and Burger King Whoppers.
Yeah, they used to eat everything. During the Depression, they ate everything.
Yeah.
You know, in Springfield, they eat the dogs and the cats.
Buggy, you ain't eating or drinking anything, are you?
Red Bull.
Okay, don't drink nothing yet.
I'm gonna mute you.
We was on our way to West Virginia. We was going down Old 35 down along the river, and Chrissy's from West Virginia, but she never was into anything like horses and stuff like that. But she was raised city, we got going down through there, and I noticed she had a puzzled look on her face. I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "That sign back here. It said quarter horse for sale." She goes, "They selling meat?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh mercy! Is
I
it,
said, "No, that's the breed of the horse."
that's as bad as, and I don't know if anyone else has seen it, but the sign on Interstate 65 in Kentucky says used cows for sale. I've always threatened to stop and take a picture of it. I wish I would have. Now it's probably gone. Hell's probably been 20 years ago. I seen it, but there's a sign that says used cows for sale.
Buggy.
What in the heck is a used cow, and how did you use it?
At one time, and the mood was right, you would have probably stopped and asked them to look at it.
I just wanted to take a picture.
And what happened?
On the side of a hill on the Interstate 65. I'm trying to remember. I think it's just south of Park City there, Cave City area, or whatever. Yeah, maybe that is a legit IRS email. Interesting.
All they come up with is they used it to plow with. I don't know. Or they milked it and they don't give no milk, it dried up.
I don't know. Just used cows for sale. Like I said, I have no idea what a used cow is.
I know I was on Marketplace and
I could say something right there. Used cow, huh?
This is not kindergarten class.
yeah. Longhorn calf is going for $1,600 on there.
Are you spanking it in the truck? You better watch out. They got cameras.
Who, me? No, I ain't.
It sounded like you was.
He's thinking of that used cow, Buggy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. He's all about that used cow. Got him all excited, didn't it?
No, I'm not into big women.
That's me cracking these eggs.
I made chicken salad yesterday because the tuna salad came out so good. I figured I'd try chicken next, and it seemed to be all right.
Yeah, I made egg salad the other day. I want to double these. Yeah, Eric, if you stop by, I'll give you a few.
Nowhere near that. I ain't got Ray, Ohio today.
$775 for his license.
What?
We're talking. I can't see the phone. His grandparents ate horse in Poland.
I'm legal to fish for the next 3 years.
Yeah, Mark, I imagine
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that no more.
I can't deal with this rain, man. Cold weather. I'm done with it. I'm ready to go outside.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go fishing.
I am that too.
Or at least be out on the boat. You see some idiot drove the car right into the lake. What was it? Thursday or Friday?
What lake?
Right at the Oxbow. Where you fished?
Yeah.
Where you went? We met you guys at that one day at that boat ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody drove straight in the water out there. It was Thursday. Every year that reservoir collects a soul. Seems like.
And 90% of it can be avoided.
and they got they already started building a new pier out there. Looks really sweet. Nice.
Give it about 3 or 4 years, they just spot the fish down along it. But they,
That place will be packed full of people because right in that area where they build that pier out, kind of shallow, and then it's got the creek that runs through there.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of crappie in that area. Back in the day before me and Curtis had the boat, we used to go to the end of the pier and block it off. We'd sit out there and fish. And we'd catch crappie and throw them back. And then the Asian people would get so pissed at us.
That's why we ain't got fish right there.
Yep.
They're just as bad as the commercial fishermen. I understand they need to make money, but they don't have to take everything.
And they will too. They eat all that. They eat every single piece of that fish.
Yeah, they grind it up.
Yeah, and they make. I had one guy was catching crappie. I was a young guy, 20s or so, and he was grinding them up and canning them.
Huh.
And I'd never heard of it before.
I ain't heard of it, but I know they take the small ones and grind them up and make them like salmon patty.
I asked him, well, what'd you do with the fish that were canned? And he said that they'd make like salmon patty type stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, that's pretty interesting. And one thing about it, it keeps for a while. I wonder how long it keeps.
No, I don't know, but I couldn't tell you on that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was too young to even think about that stuff back then when he was telling me about it.
Yeah.
But it'd be a good thing to know. I did watch a thing on smoking fish for long-term storage. And the lady, it was over in, Thailand or something, but she was smoking carp. She took this net, it's like a pond off of a river. Took this big net and walked it out around in a big circle, anchored one end, and walked it around in a circle in this pond, and then come back up to where the anchor was and started pulling the net in, and had a bunch of carp in it. And she brought them back and she smoked them. And she smoked them whole. Didn't cut anything off her, and you smoked the whole fish.
I watched a show on a guy smoking eel, and that's how he made it part of his living for the season,
Yeah.
And he got some good money out of it.
Will they really, dog? No kidding.
Yep, they will.
I'd have to walk over and say something to him.
He's right.
I'd be like, hey, there's a size limit on them, don't you? Hey, just past this year, you better throw them back. I wonder what they're doing with them.
They're eating them.
They're grinding them, but a whole bucket full, unless they're feeding the whole Chinese clan or something.
They do. Everybody eats.
Selling them in the restaurants, maybe.
Good.
I don't know. To each his own, I suppose.
Well, I can tell you, if you overboil eggs, it don't hurt them.
Do what?
If you overboil the eggs, it don't hurt them.
Boiled the eggs.
Yeah, I left them on too long, more than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it didn't hurt them. They're all right.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not tough or rubbery or anything.
No.
Cool. I'm going to boil mine longer than from now on because they weren't, like I said, one of them wasn't even boiled all the way.
I forgot about them. That's bad.
Grandparents ate horses in Poland during World War II because I guarantee it, Mark, 100%. And I guarantee they ate them here during the Depression too. Don't let nobody kid you.
Yep. Dad said that meat was real bright red and salty.
Yeah, they where did I read that at? It was a story about the Depression or something, and guy came home and his wife was boiling bark off a tree to make it soft enough to consume.
Wow.
And so he went out and robbed a store or something and bought some food. Told her to throw that shit out the back door. Don't do it again. And he went out and robbed something. I forget what it was. He didn't get caught.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you do what you got to do, man. You know, it comes to feeding my family or you living. I'm sorry, you're going to die. You know, I'm honest. My family's got to live, and if you ain't going to give it up, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to shoot you if I have to, because my family got to eat. But I figure as long as I can fish, I'll never go hungry. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, I'm not done a lot of hunting, but I could do it if I had to. I mean, I've seen a friend of mine skin squirrels and gutted deer and everything. I know how to do it. I just have never done it myself.
But you do one, the rest of it just falls in place. It's all about slaying.
Yep. Though I watched my buddy do it, and or gutting it out in the field, and
Yeah. Field dressing, yeah.
the only thing I didn't like is he putting his hands in there and pulling the guts out. I'm like, dude, no, that's gross. Gloves, man. He looked at me and laughed.
I just use my hands to.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, I figure as long as I can fish, I'm never gonna go hungry.
People wouldn't know what to do if they didn't have a supermarket.
Yep.
And they don't understand that them supermarkets only got about a week's worth of food stocked in them. And if everything gets disrupted, transportation and stuff, they're screwed.
Yep.
I got a 3-month supply of food stocked in the garage.
Truthfully, if you get right down to it, there ain't even a week's worth of food in there because if somebody wants to get it,
everyone's going to make a bad rush to it. Yep.
Not going to happen.
Or someone's going to come in, a gang of somebody going to come in and take over and throw everybody out of the place at gunpoint and say, this is ours now, get out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about the way it would be.
Sure it would. I know they had that, was it a hurricane or something, and New York was locked down or whatever, you couldn't get anything in or out. And within, I think it was only for like 3 days or something, and it got scary then. In New Orleans during the hurricane.
Down in New Orleans, man, they could have got alligator to eat or anything.
Oh yeah, down there they got it made. There's so many different things you could eat. 100%.
Down Florida, you got iguanas now.
Yep. All right, guys, I love y'all, but I got to shut her down. I got work to do, and I set an 8 o'clock rule for myself today.
Okay.
Yeah, because the sooner I get this company pays in 2 days, so the sooner I get it out, the sooner I get paid. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, Friday. I may come up one day this week. We'll see. Play it by ear. See y'all in the chat.